Progress is underway in the U.S. Congress on a new proposal that could make defense and military cooperation between the United States and Israel far deeper and more permanent than before. According to critics, if this proposal becomes law, the military and defense institutions of both countries could become so interconnected that it would be extremely difficult to limit this relationship in the future. Under Section 224 of the U.S. Congress's annual National Defense Authorization Act, NDAA 2027, a U.S.-Israel Defense Technology Cooperation Initiative has been introduced. Its aim is to promote advanced military technology research, defense production, and joint projects between the two countries. Under this proposal, the U.S. Secretary of Defense would appoint a special official to oversee defense cooperation between the United States and Israel. Areas of cooperation would include artificial intelligence, quantum technology, machine learning, autonomous warfare systems, cyber defense, electronic warfare, missile defense systems, drones and counter-drone technology, underground tunnel detection and threat response, biotechnology and military medical systems, as well as military data sharing and network integration. Experts say that this cooperation would not be limited to the supply of weapons, but would extend to joint research, production, and even the structural level of defense systems. This proposal comes at a time when there is intense debate in the United States over unconditional support for Israel, particularly in the context of the ongoing war in Gaza and the deaths of Palestinian civilians. Some American politicians and human rights activists argue that this law would turn support for Israel from a political decision into a permanent part of U.S. national security infrastructure. Republican Congressman Thomas Massie has announced that he will try to remove this provision from the bill, while former Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene has described it as an example of foreign government influence. On the other hand, prominent conservative figures, including Tucker Carlson, have also criticized U.S. policies toward Israel. According to experts, if joint research leads to more advanced surveillance, artificial intelligence, and targeting systems, these could also be used in Israeli military operations in Gaza and the West Bank. Analysts say that this initiative could reduce the United States' ability to exert pressure on Israel, as both countries' defense systems would become more dependent on each other. At present, the proposal is in its early stages and will go through further debate and amendments in Congress before becoming law. However, its inclusion has made it clear that some circles in Washington want to take U.S.-Israel defense relations to a new and deeper level, one that could have consequences not only for Palestine, but for the entire Middle East.